Wilfried Dietrich, who went down in history under the resounding nickname the Crane of Schifferstadt, is rightfully considered Germany's most decorated wrestler of all time. He was not just an Olympic champion and a world title winner. Dietrich is recognized as one of the world's greatest athletes, having reached the pinnacle in both wrestling styles following World War II. His sporting longevity is staggering. He competed in 5 Olympic Games and navigated the cauldron of 7 Olympic tournaments, amassing an impressive collection of 5 medals. His tally includes 1 gold, 2 silvers, and 2 bronzes, a record that remains unsurpassed among wrestlers to this day. However, his global fame, which extended far beyond wrestling halls, was not earned through dry statistics, but through a single, legendary moment. It happened at the 1972 Olympic Games in Munich, where Dietrich performed an action forever etched into the annals of sport as the throw of the century. Wilfried's path to the peaks of Olympus was not paved with roses. Born into a modest family, he turned to wrestling entirely by chance and quite late by sporting standards, at the age of 18. However, nature had gifted him immense talent. By 22, the young athlete was already celebrating his first major victory. He would win 30 national championship titles, demonstrating incredible versatility in both freestyle and Greco-Roman wrestling. Dietrich recorded his first major international success in 1956 at the Melbourne Olympics, where he secured a silver medal in the Greco-Roman style after a hard-fought battle. This award was only the beginning of his triumphal march. The true peak of his career came at the 1960 Olympic Games in Rome. It was there that the German wrestler stood on the highest step of the podium, winning a gold medal in freestyle wrestling. But his Olympic odyssey did not end there. His collection grew with enviable regularity. In the same Rome Games, he took silver in Greco-Roman. 4 years later in Tokyo, he added a bronze. And at the 1968 Games in Mexico City, he became a bronze medalist once again, this time in freestyle. Dietrich was also a formidable force at World Championships. He won his only world title in 1961, and between 1957 and 1969, he consistently ranked among the best, adding 2 silver and 2 bronze World Championship medals to his accolades. Yet, as I emphasized at the beginning, his true immortal fame came from an episode at the 1972 Munich Olympics. The draw pitted Dietrich against the American giant Chris Taylor in a Greco-Roman match. The German's opponent was a true colossus, standing nearly 2 meters tall. His weight approached the 200-kilogram mark. The American felt in total control and never doubted his superiority for a second. Earlier, he had easily defeated Dietrich in a freestyle match. In Greco-Roman, Taylor's advantage seemed even more obvious, as sheer weight plays a critically important role in this style. Taylor acted aggressively and confidently, constantly jarring Wilfried and literally shoving him off the mat with his mass. Against this titan, the German looked almost helpless, like a feather about to be blown away by a powerful gust of wind. The spectators in the stands even began to laugh ironically at the disparity in size. Dietrich backed away slowly, taking no active measures, and the referees were already poised to disqualify him for passivity. But at that critical moment, the situation exploded. Dietrich closed the distance in a flash, locked his arms around the 200-kilogram giant's torso, stepped deep under him, and with a powerful arching suplex, sent the American flying. It was a pure, incredibly powerful throw that would later be dubbed the throw of the century.
Wilfried Dietrich trifft auf den 4 Zentner schweren Amerikaner Chris Taylor. Dietrich macht seinem Spitznamen der Kran von Schifferstadt alle Ehre.
Stunned, Chris Taylor admitted to his coach after the match, "I truly believed there wasn't a man on earth who could physically lift me off the mat and throw me over his head. I was dead wrong." At those games, his last Olympics, Dietrich left without a medal, but that fantastic throw became a legend. Images of it still adorn posters and wrestling gyms worldwide, remaining one of the most vivid moments in sports history. In 1977, the Crane of Schifferstadt officially retired from professional sports. The late 80s were a difficult time for him. Unable to find suitable work in West Germany, he made the difficult decision to emigrate to South Africa. Life in a foreign land, complicated by the language barrier and homesickness, brought him little joy. Wilfried dreamed of returning home, but fate had other plans. In 1992, just before his planned return to Germany, his heart stopped following the sudden attack. Dietrich's merits were fully recognized years later. In 2008, he was inducted into the German Sports Hall of Fame, and in 2014, into the International Wrestling Hall of Fame. Experts call him the talent of the century, as very few have won Olympic medals in both wrestling styles, and no one else has gathered such a vast array of trophies. By performing that incredible suplex, Dietrich did more than just defeat a giant. He etched his name into eternity, creating the most iconic image in the history of wrestling.